What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and let's get back on track.
It's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to the Barons franchise, everybody. Sorry about the 1 week off that I took. I actually had family in town, so I couldn't really do the bonus videos. But we're back. The Barons are back. But we have a formidable foe in the Miami Heat, the 7th seed, as they've actually outplayed us the first 2 games. We got lucky in game 1. So the series is tied 1-1. But we are going to Miami, so it's going to be even tougher. So let's see if we can't get a win here against the Miami Heat.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first 2 games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Look at the Heat. They managed to take 1 game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, anytime you're going on the road, the first 2 games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Another shot, and Adams sends it back.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Michael Porter making his last shot, and a slam dunk by Favors.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
To the middle. That's good from Porter on the assist by Monk. Porter's got 6.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Now here's Cantor. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Baltimore on the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Porter against Butler. They get it again. Cantor. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hands.
Here's Monk. Has to Porter. Over Butler. Favors with the rebound.
After nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Shots good from Butler.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many of those.
Left side, Porter. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And Butler has really bulked up since coming into the league. You see his strength on tough shots with the contact.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Launches it. Good on the triple. 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
The kick outside to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. They trail by 1.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Butler, here we go, over Porter, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach. He said obviously they need to retake home court advantage. And that's what makes tonight's game absolutely critical. He told me the guys understand what we have to do. They're determined to recapture the edge we earned during the regular season. Kevin, it's easy to see why this is such an important game for them. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler always looking to find that alley-oop. Just throw it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
The dish to Butler. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him, and there it is for him.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Hero. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. And that one's good by Favorites.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Alexander with it. Adams, the pass to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Second chance shot. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Baylor. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
All hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Lasagna, the pass to Kabengele. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one at the line is good. And so Butler nails both of them. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And he slams it one-handed.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Johnson outside. Raiders for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 4.
Let's face it, with this guy, it is bombs away every chance he gets.
Pass to Adebayo. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Kabengele, and he lays it straight in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
The feed now to Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Butler goes in. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Lasagna. Here's the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Lasagna. From outside, off the mark. Miami leading by 6. Here's Waiters, and then Waiters with the jam.
Sneaky quickness allowing Waiters to penetrate through the defense to get the strong finish.
Passes it to Van Vliet. The rebound by Johnson.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
So much intrigue around Justice Winslow, who's still trying to find the right position in the NBA. Last year, a lot of it was at the point guard position as a wing.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. 4 on the shot clock. Over Butler. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat leading by 9. For 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Now Hazonia from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Pass to Looney. Plays it up and banks it in. Looney's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Butler, and it's Miami with another.
And Butler has some insane handles, created and just carving his way through the defense.
Waiters outside. Adebayo down low. Looney on him, and Adebayo throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
On the free throw, no good. Miami leading by 12. Here's Waiters, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Waiters. It's a 14-point game. Passes to Hazonia. Offensive rebound. Looney, and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Looney's got 4 this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Adebayo. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that one falls for Favors. Out to Smith, beyond the arc. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Hero. Monk grabs the board. Baltimore trails by 15. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. That one drops for him. Porter's got 11 points.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Oh, wow!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. So it's the Barons now. The Heat getting the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Here's Hero. Covered by Smith. And that one's good by Favors.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
He's got 6. Here's Adams. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
And the dunk by Winslow.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cantor. And Adams sends it back. Here's Porter. Smith. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Pass to Cantor. Inside. Here's Favors. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Favors got 7 points for the quarter.
Dangerous, and he's in this kind of rhythm.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 5.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Taken away. And it's the Heat on the break. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Heat lead by 20.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Passes it to Monk. Back to Smith. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Smith's got 5 now. Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits.
Yeah, you combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Now here's Winslow. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. They get the rebound.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Cantor against Adams. That's tipped. To the inside. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Down low. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Winslow against Porter. Over Favors. Adams dishes to Smith. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Outside Baylor. A 3 ball. Drops in the tray. Baylor's got 5 points so far. Here's Looney. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3. Goes back up. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Looney.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Raiders against Baylor. From 12 feet out. Raiders no luck. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at Miami, this could be the pivotal game in this series, and they're playing like it. They may not be running away with it just yet, but you could just sense in the first half how focused they are on grabbing that 2-1 lead. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, it's about time Jimmy Butler decided to take over. Something we know he can do. Tough, physical, skilled, and when he's got that jumper working, woo-wee.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Yeah, the rest of the team seemed to line right up behind him, matching that kind of intensity and looking for him to come through with some big plays.
Adams. Smith is out there with Michael Porter. And there's Monk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the one spot. And the rejection by Favors.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good. Porter. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Heat leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep, and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Adams, the pass to Smith. And he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that. Free throw drop for Smith. Passes to Hero. Favors trying to break free. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 11. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Butler missing.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's Hero. Following the score by the Barons. Feeds to Favors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's off on the first. So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Barons. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Favors at the elbow. The 3. They get it back, and Cantor able to finish. And the Heat lead by 7. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Monk. Looking to end his cold spell. He lays it in.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Kicks it to Butler. Baltimore with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front. Now, here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Here's Monk. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Smith against Favors. Lock at 6. Outside Porter. Fires from 14. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
There's the pass to Adebayo. Over Monk. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Smith with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So it's the Barons now. Smith the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. They now take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, some imaginative offense on that play.
Porter with the steal, and now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yep, it counts. And now a 3-point Baron lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Basket counts. Butler's got 22 points.
Butler's just so skilled at finding ways to score inside. Utilizes his height and strength well and varies that release point.
Back to Hezonja. Banked in off the glass. Hezonja's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
That they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Here's Looney, defended by Butler. Here's Hezonja. Keeps it alive. Here's Kabengele. And finally they hit one. Kabengele's got the lead up to 6 now for the Barons. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need the basket.
And it's Baltimore on the break. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hezonja's got his second bucket of the night. Back to Butler. Shot to stop the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Van Vliet with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Butler.
To stay with that confident play.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
Van Vliet looking around. Takes a three. But they recover it.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
A nice shot by Kabengele. The Heat trail by 6. Looney. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van Vliet. The offensive rebound. Kabengele. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Hero passes to Winslow. Makes it off the glass.
Astounding take by Winslow to get hit and get the finish.
Timeout called, the Barons. Now here's Winslow. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Adebayo. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
But it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Raiders for 3, but they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Adams against Cantor. And the rejection by Favors. And he recovers it.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. To tie it up. Miami no good on that time either.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
To the middle. Cantor's shot is off. Baltimore leading by 5. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the rejection by Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. A baseline J. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. The turnaround, and Baltimore again with the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Pass to Hero. To stop the run, Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
To the inside, Favors passes to Hero. Just 4 to shoot. Favors trying to break free. And there's the pass to Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. D.Knight on him, and that one's good by Porter.
Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the rejection by Favors. Outside Butler, inside, here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Porter in the corner. Miami grabs the miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And the quickness on the drive, Butler showing how lethal he is cutting to the basket.
Down low. Cantor inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Cantor's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Barons. They have a 9-point lead. The shot by Monk is no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Butler always aggressive, a threat to pick up fouls whenever he's going up with his shot.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Lock at 6. Porter dishes to Smith. Bullseye! And the Barons lead by 9.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shot.
Loads it up for Butler. Baltimore with the rebound. Porter's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. They grab their own miss. The Heat trail by 7. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses. Commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Cantor against Adams. Back to Monk. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. Butler against Porter. Unloads from 13. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 34 points.
The guy who lives for these moments.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made every that shot.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Baltimore with the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
And we end up taking the 2-1 series lead as we beat Miami in Miami by 9. To tell you the truth, we finally got to the free throw line. That was the difference between Game 2 We shot well, but again, this is a very back and forth series so far. We're actually very even matched, both teams against each other. We usually dominate rebounds, and I mean, Miami is keeping us in check. They actually beat us in offensive rebounds, so they get their second chance buckets. It's a very interesting series. We did have 14 blocks, which is insane. We were all over destroying their shots. As for the player stats, Porter again led us 26 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. SGA added 20 points, a rebound, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Yeah, he got a block too. Good grief. Jalen Smith, player of the game, double-double, 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, a steal, and assist. Malik Monk added 12 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, a steal. So he actually got a double-double as well. And for the Heat, Jimmy Butler, 34 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. I don't think he's ever coming off the thumbnail. He is just dominant. Derek Favors had a double-double, 19 points, 15 rebounds, 4 blocks, and a steal. Desanmu, 13 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, 2 steal, and a block. And then Big Bam, double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. So taking a look around the playoffs here, the Golden State Warriors actually tied up this series with a 132-109 win. The Mavs have a 2-1 series lead over the Clippers. Houston 1 game away from winning their series against Denver. Memphis 2-0 lead over Utah. Philadelphia 2-0 lead over the Wizards. The Hawks 2-1 over Brooklyn. Please, Hawks, get Brooklyn out of here. I do not want to see KD and Kyrie. Orlando is actually trailing the Celtics 2-1. And then we already know that we have a 2-1 game lead. So that's where we're going to wrap it up for this episode. And then when we come back, we will jump into Game 4 and hopefully take a 3-1 commanding lead. We really need it, but this series is very back and forth and is insane. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay frosty, and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a